Another shocking evidence, shocking revelation that police are actually dragging their feet when it comes to collecting an evidence that is gonna bury Dr. Nandipha Makutumane and Thabo Bester. By burying, we're referring to them being found guilty. So police seems to be dragging feet. If that's the case, clearly it tells us that there are people in high places that knows exactly what is actually going on in this case of Dr. Nandipha. And if that's the case, the question that you need to ask is, how many people that have been trafficked, perhaps that have come out but we are not being told about? How many evidence that has been given to the police concerning this couple that we are not being told about? Because they don't want to see them as, they don't, particularly when it comes to Dr. Nandipha, they don't want to bury her. They want to bury Thabo Bester, but they don't want to bury Dr. Nandipha. Guys, there's a lot that is going on here. There's more than what meets the eye. But if you want me to unpack all of this, then I'm asking you stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do that? You need to do that because doing that, guys, it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. The power here is in your hands. Speaking about that, the fact that the power is in your hands, thanks to a journalist that uses the powers that is in their hands in favor of the Constitution, if I may say. They are the ones that came up with the story to say, hey, here are SAPS dragging their feet when it comes to collecting evidence. This is what they said. This comes from the ground up. Ground up is the very media that broke the story of Dr. Nandipha and TK Nkwana being that of being Thabo Bester. Dr. Nandipha Makutumane, who's facing charges of murder, aiding Thabo Bester to escape, used Baxter's Airlines to book accommodation in Bloemfontein, blah blah blah. Let's leave that one. I don't want that one. Right. So in one of their home or house in Hyde Park, where that house has been a house of a lot of speculation and all this stuff. Now they said that there was an evidence that Thabo Bester left in the home at Hyde Park, or in their mansion in Hyde Park. Now the newsroom, or most of the newsroom in this country, have tried to do whatever it takes to find certain things and find more evidence about this, and they've come up with a lot of evidence. Part of the evidence that they have established is that some of the, because I don't want to go through the entire article that breaks it down for you, right? It breaks down everything, but I don't want to go into that. What I would rather do, I will leave the article in the comment section or in the video description so you read it yourself. What they found is that in the home in Hyde Park, there were so much receipts that were left there, which proves that this couple did book accommodations, and they were indeed in those places, which then proves a point that, oh, so Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipha, really they've been enjoying their lives. But then the media houses, they are asking simple questions to say, we have spoken to the police about this, but they are dragging their feet in just going there, collecting their evidence. Guys, this story has a lot than what meets the eye. There's a lot into this story. And this lot is caused by the fact that a lot of people here, maybe a lot of people here are implicated, and they don't wanna be exposed, so they will rather do whatever it takes. But I'm so much shocked when you hear that SAPS, South African Police Service, are dragging their feet to go collect evidence. The evidence is there. Who are they waiting for? Why are they waiting that this whole thing be collected so that then they can go there and say, no, we didn't find anything? But we must thank the media houses that have gone there and have found and have seen the evidence. But they're just waiting for the police, and I'm glad that they have taken pictures and they've taken recording of those things. It is with them. Even if these police are continuously dragging their feet, they will give us those evidence. They're just waiting for this case to start. Then they will keep giving us those evidence. But another thing that you need to ask yourself: the same house where we saw the police were there taking pictures and all this stuff. In the very same house, they wouldn't just check this evidence. So you ask yourself, but why were they searching the house if they just didn't find that evidence? But the media houses found the evidence. Hey, guys, this story, man, as it is, this story is like a movie. It's like we are being played broad daylight by our own authorities. Like, they were there not long ago, they were there. They were searching the house. If they are searching the house and did not find the evidence, the question is, why were they even there? Why were they even searching the house if they could not find the evidence? Guys, come on. Am I missing something here? Thabo Bester left a watch with part of the evidence that this people are saying. Thabo Bester, not only the receipts, Thabo Bester left a watch worth 1.5 million rand that was found by these media houses as they were doing their investigation. It is there. And they released this article after the police were there saying they are searching. So the police basically, it looks like they were there just to make it look like they are searching, but they were not actually searching. Because these media houses went there and found those evidence. When we hear such things, guys, it makes us lose trust in the justice system. It's easier for them to arrest minimum criminals such as the housebreakers and blah blah blah, but we expect to see the SAPS at work when it comes to issues like this, because it is issues like this that decide our trust upon our security enforcement or law enforcement, being the SAPS. So when we hear things like this, we keep losing trust in the offices, in our officers. And we know sometimes it's not necessarily because our officers want to do it, but because they have received a call to say, don't do this, do this. They are under a command, or they can't do what they want to do. But it's so painful because we lose trust. And when we lose trust, we are being told, you guys shouldn't do this. Leave these things to the law. The law will don't take the law to your hands. How on earth can we trust the law, the law enforcement so much so that everything we just report to them if things like this keep happening? I'm asking that just simple question. How on earth are we gonna have confidence in the law enforcement? I want to know guys, from you guys, what's your take about all of this? Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think. You and I will see each other in the next video, but until that next video, good people, please take care.